gonna lead him into turn 3. And we are gonna get ready to light the fires, kick the tires. It's go time for the Deal Automotive Big Block Modified. As King Sr. slips a little bit over the backstretch. Shot out of a cannon, carrying all that momentum is the 165 of Rex King Jr. of Rex King Sr. It's King Jr. right now with the line, followed by Drummer. 37 Shingle Lecker. Right now, can't tell if they're biding their time or if they just can't catch the 165. Might be a little bit of both right now. As Cooter comes to the back of the field. They'll be looking at Brian Sadler first right now. Robert over the banking. He threw the kitchen sink at him and did not come up with what he needed to. At a steakhouse, coming up to get the last scrap of meat. He's got that one. He's got second. All right, we got a pair of Kings up front. Elder Statesman down low, the youngster up top, and we've got only 4 laps to go in this one. King Sr. might have a little something for him here as we go into 3 and 4. Working that bottom, trying to get that momentum worked up and slingshot past him. Can't quite make it there, but it was close. Who's it gonna be? What a battle here. King Sr. to the bottom. Can't come up with the pass. And coming across the line, it looks like it's gonna be Rex King Jr. Tonight's feature race winner. Wow. Climbing out of the car, put your hands together for tonight's feature race winner, Rex King Jr.
Green flag waves in the Sprinkle start zone. AJ Flick has the lead at bottom of 1 and 2, but here comes Matt Farnham, Jack Soderman Jr. Split AJ Flick. Soderman to the lead, Farnham to second, but here comes Flick. Slide job into 3 and 4. Soderman leads the first lap, Flick second. Gallagher, Bauer, and Brandon Matus into the top 5 now. Dive to the bottom of 1 and 2, trying to get under Michael Bauer for the 4 spot. Brandon Matus on a tail tag of AJ Flick at heavy lap traffic for that second spot. Jack Soderman navigating the traffic pretty well so far. Soderman, Flick, Matus all to the bottom of 1 and 2. Brandon Matus sneaks under AJ Flick for the second spot down the backstretch. Soderman has the lead down the backstretch. Here comes Brandon Matus to the bottom of 3 and 4. Slide job, Brandon Matus, but gives Soderman enough room to get by. Matus, AJ Flick, Carl Bowser back around silent for 5th in the stand. Aerodynamics for Soderman by any means. Great shot there of the damage to the front wing. No, it's still on. I thought it fell off at the end of turn 1. It's still on, but Brandon Matus drives past into turn 3. White flag waves for Brandon Matus. Another father-son shootout here in the People's Natural Gas Dirt Car Sprint after the Kings duked it out in the Deal Mod. Checkered flag for the wheelman, Brandon Matus. He's out of the car, headed to the top wing. How about a big hand for the wheelman, Brandon Matus? Russ King has the pole. He stands on the gas, and we are green. Russ King leads Daryl Bossard in the field into 1 and 2. Gary Lau has lead down the backstretch. MIley follows through, shuffles Russ King back to 3rd. Bottom of 1 and 2, definitely better. See if the 3 and 4 top side is a little bit better as it was in the sprint feature. Out in front is still Gary Lau, then Jared MIley and Russ King. Russ King shuffles the whole way back to 8. King back to 9th after starting on the pole. Out front is Jared MIley. Garrett Lau still right there in striking distance. Alex Freed trying to keep in contact with the leader. A little bit of contact there heading into turn 3 between Ron Hall and Clayton Kennedy. Those drivers continue, we stay green. Lau hugging the bottom, Freed pounding that cushion on the high side. Can the 8 train make a late race charge? Jared MIley just wants this race to end, but another caution is going to make a 26 lap feature. Jared MIley's back on the gas, and we're back to green. MIley leads the field into 1 and 2. Lyle free. Chubb Frank up on the cushion. He's got third in the stand. Pair of veteran drivers duking it out on the front stretch. Chubb Frank right on the back bumper of Gary Lyle. Down the backstretch for the final time and into 3 and 4. Coming to the checker flag, it's the Jet, Jared MIley. Late race charge. Chubb Frank gets the second spot away from Gary Lyle.
He's out of the car waiting. The batteries died in the wireless mic. But a big hand for Jared MIley.
Y'all need to drink some water with your alcohol and keep track of your phone better. Got another celebrity flag woman on the stand. She drops the green, and Chris Schneider leads the field down the front stretch and into 1 and 2. Schneider slides up through 1 and 2. Chase Lambert looking for some of that momentum on the bottom that sent Jared MIley to victory lane. 3-car battle for 6. Body, McDonald, Miller. McDonald spins, knocks out both restart zone codes, but somehow we stay green. That's a front end damage there on Mike Miller's 81 machine, but he still looks like a pretty stout rocket out there. We're all on the high side of 3 and 4, and now 1 and 2 is Mike Miller. Vosnot will hold the spot at least one more lap. 7 in, 13 to go. Vosnot back on the left rear of Daryl Charlier, trying to get that lead back. Charlier's got the bottom locked at 3 and 4. Down the backstretch, Charlier comes into lap traffic. He'll put James Burgess 1 lap down. Cars are stretched out all around the reaction track. Chris Schneider has made his way back to 5th. The round shook. 5 laps remaining for Daryl Charlier, looking for his second feature win of the season. Curtis J. Fish has made his way from the pits back into the top 5. Out front is Daryl Charlier. Just a few car lengths behind him is Corey McPherson. Charlier will see the white flag at the stand. Coming to his second checkered flag of the season, it's going to be Daryl Charlier holding off Corey McPherson.
Out of his car for the second time this year. How about a big hand for Daryl Charlier?